Paisley, Scotland's biggest town with a proud history dating back to Roman times. A history celebrated in August 1988 with the 500th anniversary of the town as a borough. And on Tuesday, August the 9th, the Queen crowned Paisley's year-long birthday party during an unforgettable royal visit with the Duke of Edinburgh. A cheering crowd of 2,000 greeted the Queen. Renfrew District Council's Provost, George Murray, led the welcoming party, along with Deputy Provosts William Orr and Nancy Allison, together with Council Leader Gordon McMaster. After the formalities, the Queen made her way into the museum, waving to the crowds who had waited patiently for much of the morning. Once inside, the Queen was presented with a bouquet by the town's oldest living resident, 107-year-old Miss Mary MacDonald, a former worker in the textile mills which had brought so much wealth and prosperity to the town in their heyday. Then she met her guide for the exhibition tour, Joe Hendry, the director of the museum, and his staff. During the exhibition tour, the Queen was shown the original Paisley Borough Charter, granted by King James IV in 1488. She also met local school children and industrialists. A Paisley pattern plaid, produced in the town more than a century ago, was presented to the Queen to mark the royal visit, along with a leather-bound copy of a newly published book on the history of the town. Before leaving the museum, the Queen unveiled a plaque, and the royal couple signed the visitors' book and a portrait of themselves.
I wrote a story of this one.
The flag-waving crowds cheered again as the Queen left the building to make the short journey by car along the High Street for the next formal engagement of the day, the planting of a specially produced Paisley 500 rosebush. The ceremony took place in Dun Square. The Paisley Youth Silver Band entertained the crowds as the Queen arrived to more cheers. After more formal introductions, the rosebush was planted in the shadow of Queen Victoria's statue. Then it was time for that best loved of all royal institutions, the walkabout. The Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh smiled throughout their 20-minute stroll among the crowds as they made their way from Dun Square to Paisley Abbey, stopping occasionally to chat to the excited onlookers who had packed into the town centre for the day. Flowers were showered on the Queen from well-wishers, and there was a special floral tribute from young members of the Old Paisley Society. Dressed in period costume, they were ushered through the tight police cordon by Prince Philip, who pointed them towards the Queen to present their bouquet in person. Most people wanted to talk to the Queen about her new royal grandchild, Princess Beatrice, who had been born the day before to the Duke and Duchess of York. After the walkabout, the royals attended a service to mark the 825th anniversary of Paisley Abbey and signed the Abbey's visitors' book. The final port of call in the royal tour was the new Lagoon Leisure Centre swimming pool. Again, large crowds were out to greet the Queen. Among the dignitaries in the welcoming party at the Lagoon was Uwe Lichtenberg, the civic leader of Paisley's twin town, Fürth, in West Germany. Like the Queen, he had travelled to Paisley to join in the 500th anniversary celebrations. The Queen unveiled a plaque to mark her visit to the new pool, then, along with Prince Philip, signed the visitors' book and another royal portrait. Then it was time to tour the pool and meet the staff. One pool attendant presented the Queen with a toy rabbit, a gift for the new royal grandchild. A special platform had been built for the royal party to watch from as swimmers laid on an exhibition in the pool. Then, all too quickly, the royal visit to Paisley was over. The Queen was escorted to her car, past the cheering crowds and banks of photographers by Provost Murray and the Lord Lieutenant of Renfrewshire, Major J.D.M. Crichton-Maitland. There was just time for more floral tributes, then the farewells. A final smile, a regal wave, and Paisley's royal visit was over, but never to be forgotten.